We've seen so many breakthroughs in how we sell online. But every online sale today is built on moments like these. 1991, the internet goes public. Pizza Hut sells the first large pepperoni. Amazon sells its first book. 2000s, websites explode. Cyber Monday is born.
Visit our website at www.
Shop victoriously.
All you do is point and click. Here in my garage.
Facebook ads flip the script. 2014, ClickFunnels arrive. Funnels go mainstream.
This will be a comprehensive review.
The influencer economy explodes. Attention becomes a new currency.
I'll have everything linked down below.
Then TikTok Shop, Snapchat ads, AI. What's going to happen? Attention got faster. Sales got harder. Everything started to feel cluttered. And now, where are we? So what's next for selling online? You think about it, AI is rewriting all of the rules. People's sales are up, they're down, they're sideways, and nobody really knows how long this is gonna last for. Or why, I don't know, right now everything just kind of sucks. Entrepreneurship is the loneliest job in the world. Right now everybody's competing against each other as opposed to working together like we used to.
I've been walking on my own.
Entrepreneurship in the last decade has become a solo sport, which is unfortunate because it wasn't supposed to be that way. I think it's because all of these all-in-one platforms tell you that you can literally do it all by yourself. But the reality is, should you? Maybe that's the problem.
What's up, guys? Hey, OfferLab team meeting, let's go.
I'll tell you what we're betting on.
We believe that the future of selling is collaborative.
It isn't about just making sales, it's about making connections.
Yes.
The next big shift isn't what we sell, it's who we sell with. So here's what we're trying to do. It's really simple. We believe the future of selling is collaborative.
And boom, that fast is the very first product in the funnel.
OfferLab is a marketplace where you find offers from all across our community. It helps all those beginners that possibly don't have something to sell. They can immediately go grab a product and go out in the marketplace and just start rolling.
I can just grab anybody's offer from anywhere, any platform, pull it into my funnel, and just make the ultimate offer. It's like the coolest tool ever.
It's a platform where you can sell anything with anyone at any time.
So it really maximizes your ROI ability as an affiliate, but it lets you be hands-off as a creator and just let your product go change the world.
Now let's say I want to change this funnel and sell my own products with it. I can as well. I can upload my own offer and check this out. I could be like, instead of Robert Kiyosaki, I want to throw in my product on the front end, and boom, the funnel works the exact same way, all in under 30 seconds. That's OfferLab. Yeah, let's go. All right, that's what we're building. But it only works if you also agree that selling online doesn't have to be a solo sport, but instead that it's better, it's easier, and it's way more fun when we actually work together.
We gotta stay together.
I'm Russell Brunson, and our mission over the last decade has been simple. Help entrepreneurs build and sell their products online. And with ClickFunnels, we did that. Over 2,700 entrepreneurs joined the 2 Comma Club. 417 earned a 2 Comma Club X Award. 146 received a 2 Comma Club C Award. And in the process, we created something the industry had never seen before. More than just a software, a true community. But over the years, we noticed something. As the industry exploded, a lot of entrepreneurs began to struggle, and they started drifting apart. Not because they were bad at selling or because their funnels didn't work, but because they were forced to do it alone. The industry became fractured. It was flooded with copycats and trends and closed systems and platforms that refused to work together. It made the dream and the goal of what we were chasing empty and hollow. There was a time when I wake up every morning so excited to come to work, to create, to collaborate, to build things together with people I loved. now I was isolated. Me with my own offers, my own ideas, not working with others because we all felt like we were competing for the same customers. Everything started falling apart.
How would you like to start your own software company for very...
Go high level and white label. You can just add your own logo. You can create a white label software. A lot of people are doing that.
Ad costs went up. Funnels stopped converting. So much noise in the marketplace, so many offers. Because of that, we couldn't serve the customers in the way that they deserve. Instead, we just confused them more.
I've done tons of collaborations over the years. In fact, it's how I grew my business before I could afford paid ads. And it's how I scaled my businesses after I started using paid ads, with friends and partners working together. And it was magical.
Holy cow, yeah!
Over time, it's gotten harder and harder. The softwares and the tools we were using that we thought were gonna bring us together as a community actually separated us and took us apart. So where do you think the state of affiliate marketing is right now?
It's been such a nightmare because you're relying on them to pay you out and not like a platform that just automatically sends you the money at specific intervals.
You promote the product, you push it really hard, you even make the leaderboard, right? You get the prize. Prize money doesn't get paid, and the commissions don't get paid.
Do you think we've gotten more collaborative as an industry or less?
Oh yeah, people are in their own little world.
I think a fear for people is like, hey, I'm gonna go above and beyond promoting their side. Are they gonna do that for me?
I do think that businesses are suffering because of lack of collaboration. I see it as a lost art.
Maybe it's because technology's changed, maybe, made it easier to kind of do their own thing.
What's your favorite part about affiliate marketing?
You don't have to create anything. That's my all-time favorite part. Like, I can go promote ClickFunnels and you got to do the work.
I just love the fact that someone else did all the legwork already and we just get to take what they already proved and go and monetize it.
I think the greatest thing about it is like, hey, here's a link, cool, promote it. Make money, don't do anything. That's kind of the fun part about it.
Talk about easy money. If I only knew how easy we had it back then.
I still think about that. I look back on that time and I'm like, oh man, I missed that. Like, that was the stuff like that makes affiliate marketing freaking fun. I think a lot of times we get in our own...
This is the problem we're trying to solve with OfferLab. So what exactly is OfferLab? Actually, let me show you real quick. It's a platform where sellers and promoters join forces to sell things together. For context, a seller has something to sell and a promoter sells it. Also known as, are you guys keeping up? Now a sales funnel traditionally looks like this. But imagine, instead of creating your own product and your own order form bumps and your own upsells, instead you create a collaborative funnel. It looks similar, but it's different. The funnels are now made out of people. Well, other people's products. So instead of your own products, you now have access to other people's products and you can sell in any way that you want. So his offer right here, your upsell right there, her continuity program over there. And if you want, you put my order form bump right back over there. Which means you don't have to create everything yourself. I repeat, you do not have to create everything yourself. All right, so the first thing I want you to understand, okay, right now you're probably already selling your product on a different platform. That's okay, that's not ever gonna change. But what we wanna do is we wanna create a version that now can be collaborative, where other people can sell your product, you can sell theirs, and you can have a lot more fun. And so the very first step is you have to import those products over here inside of OfferLab. All right, so I wrote a book. Well, obviously I already sell it on my own website. I sell it through ClickFunnels. I also have it on Amazon, but I want other people to be able to sell this as well. So I'm gonna import this entire page that sells this book into OfferLab, then anybody can add it as an upsell, a downsell, an order form bump, and start selling my book with me. Okay, now the process is very simple. Step number one, click on new offer. There's gonna be a little wizard you go through. It takes 30 seconds. It's gonna ask you a bunch of questions. I'll skip through that because that's not important. After I've gone through the wizard and put in the basic information, I'm gonna click right here on sales page. And this is where it gets really, really exciting. It's gonna ask you, where are you currently selling this product? What's the page URL? So if you're on Shopify, you're gonna grab that link and paste it here. If you're on ClickFunnels, you're gonna grab the link and paste it here. Wherever you're selling it currently, you're gonna grab that link and paste it right here. Then you click next. Now it's gonna give you two options. One, you can have AI go and actually scan the entire page. It can build you a new page to sell inside OfferLab, or my favorite one right here, it says use my existing page. Because I've already spent tons of time and effort making this page convert, right? So I'm gonna click on that, click continue, and it gives me a little tiny piece of code. I'm now gonna copy that into my ClickFunnels page, into my Shopify page, into my GHL page, wherever you're selling, you just copy this code right here, and you're gonna paste it on the page like this. And as soon as that code's been copied, you sit back and wait for about 30 seconds. OfferLab will detect the code, and boom, there it is. Now I can go here, I click on the editor, and this is where the magic happens. Instead of me having to redo the page or edit anything, OfferLab imports this entire page into the platform, and right here you say, I want to connect my own pricing options. You click on the button here, and then all I do, this takes 20 seconds. I click on every single order button, I tie a price to it, I scroll down, I click on this one, I hook my price to it, I do that every single button. When it's done, I click save, and it's finished. Now my entire offer that is being sold on ClickFunnels is now also able to be sold inside of OfferLab. Now anybody can come and actually take this product and add it as an order form bump, as an upsell. They can sell to the front end and put their coaching program on the back end. They can do anything that fast, and that's how you import your product into OfferLab.
Dad, where are you going?
Hey, let's just say you're in the pickleball industry or the pickle industry. Kind of like Sarah, who sells custom pickleball paddles, or Mark, who's got an online pickleball course. Let's say that they wanted to do a collab. How would they even do it? One, they could create their own custom affiliate program, which has high startup fees and is a technical nightmare, and both offers are still sold separately. Option number two, they could try a JV launch, which may take months of planning, postpone launch dates, and honestly, most situations, one person quietly doing 95% of the actual work.
What are you doing, Dad?
Just give me 2 more minutes.
Who are you talking to? Mom, he's doing that thing again.
Just ignore it, honey.
Number three, they could try a co-branded offer, which then kicks off a 3-day debate about whose site is to go on, whose Stripe accounts they're gonna use, and who's technically in charge. Or number four, a simple handshake deal, but let's not even go there.
I got it.
Or number five, they can both upload their offers into OfferLab. Sarah uploads her custom pickleball paddles, Mark uploads his online pickleball course, they pick a revenue split, and just like that, they can create a funnel collab. A simple sequence of pages going from one offer to the other. And all I have to do now is explain why they recommend this other person's offer. So when someone clicks an ad and then buys Sarah's paddle, immediately they'll see Mark's course as an upsell, backed by her personal endorsement. And guess what? It doesn't have to stop there. They can bundle and upsell as many different products as they like. Adding one of their friends' pickleball retreat, or their pickle merch, or pickles.
Why are you talking about pickles?
I'm not. The actual sales flow is endlessly customizable. And best of all, it has automatic payouts for everyone involved. This is an entirely new type of funnel. But if you don't have a product to sell, that's why we created the marketplace. All right, I'm back in, guys. Now imagine really quick for a second, we're here inside the marketplace, right? And this is a visual representation. These are all different products that I could actually sell. I just gotta grab them and then build out a funnel with the people who own these offers. It's pretty cool. Let me show you how it actually works here inside of OfferLab. As you scroll down, you can see all the different offers that are currently inside of the marketplace. And I can go through here and I can see all the different sellers. And inside that, I can see the stats. I can see their star ratings. I can see if they're actually fulfilling on their promises. Is this offer actually converting? Is it not converting? That way you know exactly what the funnel's building and what you can expect when you start driving traffic to it. And let's say, for example, I want to promote Spartan Bee Bread, one of my favorite products of all time, right? So I'm gonna go in the marketplace and I'm actually going to send them a quick message. As soon as I do that, then they get a notification on their side that I want to collab with them. And they say, yes, I want to collab. They click a button to approve it, and all of a sudden this product jumps into my vault. When it's in my vault now, I can add this to anywhere inside my funnel. This could be the front end, this could be an upsell, it could be a downsell, right? And so what I want to do is I want to go and find all the offers that I want to promote, contact those people, and as soon as they approve me, then they're inside the vault, okay? And that's how this works. Okay, so let me show you how simple it is to build an entire funnel inside of OfferLab in less than 30 seconds. First step, I can click here on New Funnel, and then you'll see on the right-hand side are all of my own offers I put in here and all the offers that are inside of my vault, other people's products that I've decided to partner with. So when I create the funnel, I say, okay, what's the first product I want to sell? Let's say first product I want to sell is Steve Larson's Capitalist Pick t-shirt. So I click a button, and that fast, page number one of the funnel is finished. Steve already created the sales page. I don't have to do anything, just click on a button and it's done. And then if I want to add an order form bump, I click right here. It shows me which ones are eligible for an order form bump. So I'm gonna add his MLM hacks, and boom, that fast I got the sales page and the order form bump done. Now I'm gonna move on to offer number two. What's the first upsell? Let's say, okay, I'm gonna add in Pedro Deo's Challenge Secrets, okay? Someone who buys a Capitalist Pick t-shirt may want to join Challenge Secrets, which is an amazing course. So I click a button, and that fast, Pedro's entire challenge is now upsell number one. And again, because he already wrote the copy, I don't have to do anything unless I want to. I can, if I want to, I can explain to my visitors and people who go through my funnel why they should buy this. So I click this button here, and now if I want to add a video explaining why my audience should buy this offer, I'll just grab my phone, click record. Hey, what's up? This is Russell. Thank you so much for buying the Capitalist Pick t-shirt. I think you are going to love it. I cannot wait to ship it out to you. But I do know that if you just bought the Capitalist Pick t-shirt, you're looking for more ways to make money. Am I right? If so, I've got a really special offer for you. Down below is Pedro Adeo's Challenge Secrets. It's one of my favorite offers of all time. I got a special discount for you. All you do is click the link down below and we will add this to your order right now. Pedro's someone you can trust. He's a great guy and this course is amazing. Click the link down below and I'll see you inside the members area. Thanks so much. Boom, in about 15 seconds, my video's done. I can copy and paste that in there. And now that video is me pitching why they should buy Pedro's upsell. And I can do that for every single step inside of the funnel, which is pretty cool. After that, I say, okay, what's upsell number 2 gonna be? Well, for this one, maybe I wanna add my selling online event for upsell number 2. So I can go and I can add my own offer or someone else's if I want. I click on that button and literally that fast, my funnel is done. I see there's offer number 1, order form bump, upsell 1, upsell 2, and then the order summary page. I come back here, I click on published, and just like that, my funnel is live. In less than 30 seconds, the entire thing is done. I can go take this, I can post it on social media, I can go put it in a link in my bio, whatever I want. That fast, the funnel is live. And the coolest thing about this is when somebody sees my link, they click on it, they're going through my own custom funnel. They're gonna see my upsells, my downsells, and when somebody buys Steve Larson's t-shirt, the money is instantly split. He'll get his half, I'll get my half. When they buy Pedro Adeo's course, he'll get his half, I get my half. Everyone gets paid in real time. There's no one trying to fight over payments. There's no links breaking. There's no, my cookie got deleted because this is my own custom funnel, okay? That's how powerful this is inside of OfferLab. It gives you the ability to create funnels very, very quickly that are yours, and you get paid instantly. All right, hopefully now you understand why OfferLab matters, the problem we're trying to solve, and why it's so important today. And you're probably also wondering, how can I use this for my business to make more money? Am I right? If so, you are in the right spot. The next video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to get your offer inside of OfferLab so other people can start selling it for you, which will be really cool. But first, today's homework is very simple and very easy. The first thing I need you to do is just go and create an OfferLab account. It's completely free. You just go sign up, create your account, and then I want you to log in and just play around. Go click on some things, see what's happening, see if you can figure out how it works. Don't stress if you can't, because on the next video, I'll show you exactly how to do it. But just go and play in there and check it out. And I also want you to go look at the marketplace. Go look at all the other offers that are already in there. See what people are selling and start visualizing like, what you can do, how you can add that as an upsell. Maybe you can sell that product and put your own product as an upsell or whatever you want to do. I want you just to visualize what's possible. Go look at those offers. If you want, go apply to promote some of them and just get the process started. And that's it. It's very simple and very easy. Create your account, go look around and go to the marketplace and check out the offers. That's all you guys gotta do. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot. Hope you see where we're going and are excited to go there with you. I'll see you guys on the next video.
I wish we would have known about this when we did that collab. Cause like it was a headache. It actually was a headache.
It's like a secret door. So you can link things that are like for my customers, but I only have to attract them once.
This is how I'm thinking of it. Now people are moving at the speed of their creativity. I mean, every page you just click and it goes to the next page. Click and it goes to the next page. Click and you go to, and then all of a sudden you have a funnel.
The biggest shifts in technology don't always come with noise. Sometimes they start quietly. Built late at night, shared between early adopters, beta testers, and trendsetters. And then suddenly, it's everywhere. OfferLab was beta launched to over 5,000 funnel hackers. We asked everybody in the fitness industry to stand up. Then the coaching industry, then the e-com space. We told them all to look around and then ask themselves this question. Are these your competitors or your collaborators? And then the room lit up. It wasn't a different tactic or tool, it was a new way of thinking. However, after all of the hype and the standing ovations, then the real question started showing up inside of our inbox. How do I actually grow with OfferLab? Welcome back to our series, and here in video number 2, we're going to show you exactly how. But to do that, I want to introduce you to 2 people who helped to bring OfferLab to life. This is Andrew Culver, and this is Sean Gartland. Together with our team, they brought OfferLab to the global stage to give top affiliates an exclusive look at what we're building.
We're gonna dive in to what it's like to get started selling on OfferLab, and it couldn't be easier.
Before ClickFunnels even was a platform, there was this idea for a structure of funnel that looked more like this. You make your offer, you have your opt-in, you collect payment, and you get paid. You present an upsell and they get paid.
So now we're back in LA, and we're specifically at this co-working space where literally in that room right there, OfferLab was born. We're back where it all began, which is kind of poetic because co-working spaces were specifically designed to combat the loneliness of working from home. And now OfferLab is combating that same loneliness for selling online. As we built this, we imagined, what if everybody in this co-working space here could team up together and promote each other's stuff to sell online? Their businesses would thrive even more and the community would be stronger. So the team that built OfferLab is super small. There's like 5 of us, including engineering and product together, that built this thing. It's a small but mighty group, and all comprised of entrepreneurs and creators who resonate with this opportunity to collaborate and grow your business. As we were working here, we're seeing different creators and entrepreneurs who are selling, building things in their own silos. And we just thought to ourselves, like, what if all these people could team up together and promote each other's stuff? What would happen to their businesses? They would all grow, and they'd be a stronger community because of it. But right now, there's no really easy solution for them to be able to collaborate effectively. And that's what OfferLab's all about, and I'm excited to show you how it works. So instead of showing you just a boring demo, we thought we'd go around the co-working space and invite people in so we could show them, to show you, to show it, to show me? Anyway, and at the end of the video, we're gonna give you a secret bonus that's only available during this launch. I don't know if you love tacos. I love doing Taco Tuesdays at my household. And so birria is like my favorite thing to be able to create at home. So let's just imagine you're that seller, right? And you're gonna come onto OfferLab and you wanna create this. So we just come in here and say, hey, what am I selling, right? So I'm gonna say, hey, I'm selling this really cool birria bomb bundle that I set up. And so this is an e-commerce product, right? So I can sell digital, as you just mentioned before, courses, experiences, really anything that you want to. So I'll just go ahead and tap on that. And then now I can just bring in my products really easily from wherever I store them today. So that's the really cool part, is like, imagine I've got this product already listed on my Shopify store, right? But you want to be able to sell that through OfferLab with others. So all you're gonna do is copy and paste the URL for that over, hit next, and then you get the option whether you want to build that with OfferLab using your AI or using your existing page. So in this case, I already have an amazing page that I want to sell on, so I could just use my existing page. And then all it's gonna do is OfferLab is gonna provide you a short little snippet that you're just gonna copy and paste over to your site. So all I gotta do is pop over to my Shopify store, paste in that snippet at the top of the page, and OfferLab's instantly connected. You can see it's already installed successfully. And then that's literally all I have to do.
I can copy and paste.
There you go. Yeah, that copy and paste. Most foundational thing you have to do. So you come back in, once you pasted that, you could see OfferLab's already like, hey, you've successfully installed this.
Wow.
You're good to go, right? So now I can just tap next, and basically OfferLab already loads your custom page in, and then all you have to do is just connect your buy button. So just say, hey, this is the button on my page that I want to be able to send users to go purchase this particular offer. So I'll just click on let OfferLab handle that, right? And you can see as I just scroll down, this is a preview of my live page. And if I just hover over any button on here, it just gives me the option to connect it, right? And then all I have to do is click connect. And that's it. This is now my exact page that I already have on Shopify, but it's powered through OfferLab. And so when anybody wants to buy this, it connects them directly through the OfferLab checkout to purchase that product.
So just literally by just copying that code, putting it in there, and then connecting the link button.
That's it. You're done, right? Your offer is ready to sell on OfferLab already. All I had to do was just set that up, decide on the prices that I want to sell, and award a commission to somebody else, and you're already available.
Do they know they're in OfferLab?
For your customers?
Yes, the customers, yeah.
Yeah, so no, the whole idea with OfferLab is that it's behind the scenes, right? So it's allowing you to be able to connect your product, like the birria bomb, with others to be able to sell to your audience. So just like Shopify or something where you're selling your thing through Shopify, but your customers just know it's you. They're not necessarily thinking about Shopify powering everything behind the scenes.
It's like a secret door.
Yeah, OfferLab's just connecting that for you to be able to power the whole platform.
Yes.
Okay, really quick, I want you to understand the vault, okay? He just showed you what it is, but this is how I think about it. Like right now in my business, I've created a lot of offers, right? I have 30, 40, 50 things I can sell anytime I want, okay? And if I want to sell something new, I gotta go back and create another product, put together sales letter, all sorts of stuff. When I add a product to my vault, that literally becomes my product. I can sell it inside of any funnel. So instead of in the past, for me to make a successful funnel, I had to create 5 different offers. Now, if I have just one, I go to the vault, those all now become my products I am selling, right? And a lot of times you're doing partnerships with some of the greatest people in the world. Anybody who you find who's on the platform, their offer now becomes your offer. Okay, and now you have this whole palette of offers inside the vault where you can build, mix and match, create funnels on the fly. Like, it becomes really, really fun. And so every single day, you're curating your vault, adding the products and the services you love the most, and then you can offer to your audience. Because of it, you no longer have to do everything yourself. Do you understand that? You can create a whole back end to your business, a whole front end to your business without creating anything. That's the power of what we're talking about here inside of OfferLab. All right, back to Sean.
Now I've got my page set up, I'm ready to sell. When I want to create a funnel on OfferLab, it's literally the easiest thing possible. I see the birria bomb that I just created earlier, right? That's my offer that I have available. I want to sell that thing, right? But then I also have other offers from other sellers that I've already reached out to and collaborated with. And so all it takes to be able to create a funnel is literally just to click on the one that you want. It adds it as offer number 1. Then I could click on another one, add it as offer number 2. And then now I can move these around. I could reorder them however you want. But what you can see here is it's just a single checkout for your customers. The idea that they only have to check out and purchase once, and then every other offer that you want to include and upsell into them is just a single click to buy.
As I'm looking at it, makes it very simple for somebody to buy something and offers more value with other curated products. So
yeah, totally.
Cool.
And then the coolest part is, like, when you're collaborating, right, you want to make it a true collaboration. So instead of just sending them to a page with that person's logo, you get the opportunity to add a custom video and message at the top of their page that you could speak to your audience, right? So when they see your product, they buy it, they go to the next offer, you could have a video at the top saying, hey, thanks so much for purchasing this. I'm collabing with so-and-so. I think this would be a killer combo with what we have, right? Give your message to your audience so they know it's a true collaboration that you set up. They trust you, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I love that too, because it's like, you're actually getting to explain why you guys are even working together, rather than just like a monotonous collab you just see online. That's actually really dope.
Exactly.
Like a little infomercial endorsement kind of a thing, like, hey, this is legit, and it's coming from me.
And it's coming from me, right?
Gotcha.
I'm not just linking out to some random thing that I'm pushing to you, right?
So if I was doing like the organic gardening, like how to grow your organic beets, then it could be like, oh, somebody else did a video or a course on how to do food preservation.
Yeah.
And so be like, oh, so now you can take these organic beets and now you can preserve them. I don't know how to preserve very well, but this gal, she's the bomb.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you can link things that are like for my customers, but I only have to attract them once.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to stop real quick right here because this is one of the coolest things inside OfferLab. And if you really understand it, it's huge, right? Think about traditionally when you're an affiliate or an influencer and you drive traffic somewhere, right? You may have a promo code or a coupon code you give somebody. As soon as they leave your site though, like they leave your ecosystem. Now they're going and you're hoping that the person that they land on can actually convert that person. You're hopefully the upsells and downsells actually work. With this, it gives you the ability to come with your customer on the customer journey, right? They go to the first page and they sign up to buy the thing. Then on the upsell, they see you again. You're like, hey, thanks so much for buying that. Just so you understand, like, this is why you need this. This is the next upgrade. This is why it's important. And you can customize the sales journey specifically for your customers. They don't feel like you just took them somewhere and dropped them off and left them to their own devices. Instead, you have a chance to hold their hand and go on the sales process with them. What that does is it builds better rapport with you as the affiliate or the influencer, and it increases your conversions because you're able to give custom recommendations on every single step inside of the funnel. It's a simple feature, but when you use it correctly, you become their personal shopper. You curate the perfect buying experience for them and explain to them why. It changes everything. Back to Sean.
Like a farmer's market, right? It's like a one-stop shop. You just go around, you get everything, except you only have to buy it once.
Because pretty much this creates continuity.
Yes.
It's not like, okay, buy.
Yep.
You get to say, hey, this is why I chose them. This is why I think it's going to be beneficial for you. You came to me, you trusted me, I trust them. Go ahead and use this. Like it creates the continuity where it feels like it's still a part of your business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As opposed to separating in a lot of ways.
100%. Yeah. And you can obviously tie those messages together. So think about the story of like your offer as the first one in the funnel, right? Then you slot in another offer and then another offer, and each of these video messages could build off of one another, right? Saying, hey, so glad that you got this. Like this one's also a game changer to combine with like what you already bought, because you already know that in order to see the next offers, they bought the first one, right? So now you've got them in, and now you can position off of that. And then when I'm happy with it, I just hit publish, and now that's live. Now I have one link selling both of those things together in a single purchase. So actually the cool part for your customers is when you send them there, right? I've got your custom Shopify page already set up. When they want to buy this, it automatically goes through the OfferLab checkout. They can purchase this, and then after purchase, it'll redirect them automatically into the second offer in that stack with my custom video at the top and my message saying, hey, thanks so much, blah, 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 right? And then now the crazy part is here, all they gotta do is click buy now and it's already purchased. Damn. No new checkout.
Okay, copy.
It copies it over.
Straight to the, yeah.
So one checkout, right? You were just hinting at that, like the conversion is dropped when everybody has to like fill out all their information again, create a new account.
Yeah, 100%. It's seamless. That's dope. Even what we were talking about earlier, like I keep thinking about that collab because it was 3 different brands using 3 different landing pages. And like, I feel like literally we could have had the first shirt for the first part, and then from there it could have been buy now on like all other shirts, and it would have just been like a seamless thing for everybody, and it probably would have raised conversion. That's literally what I've been thinking about the whole time. So yeah, no, 100%.
What's incredible to me is like all I want is something easy, right? Like I didn't do all the research and everything that I did to have to be on a computer and try to understand all that stuff. Everything to me is how do I make it possible to provide my clients the best service possible? But I'm also aware that it's not just going to be me. It's literally with collaboration.
Yes.
Like I've always been aware of that. Like what do they say? If you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yep.
Like that's the essence of the work that I do. So just making it seamless makes it something that I'm already thinking about. I want to get on the marketplace. I want to see who's out there that can be an addition to the work that I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And like now, you saw how easy it is to create a funnel. You literally can just do it from your phone, right? Because you build these collaborations, you get 2, 3, 5, 10 different creators that you're selling with on OfferLab. Now all of those offers are available in your library to be able to choose from. So creating an offer, you can literally just pop on the phone, remix them, add yours with theirs, test out different ways to order them in your funnel, and then click launch, and you've got a link that you can instantly start promoting on social media, through search, through wherever you sell today.
Okay. I want to explain obviously I love OfferLab. I think my personal favorite thing is, in the past, I would create the perfect funnel, I'd drive traffic to it, but over time, your audience keeps seeing the same funnel over and over and over again. It's like, how do I get people excited about buying my products again, right? And it's not always directly by just selling my products. Okay, instead, I can go find somebody else's product on my platform, right? Find another offer that's new that I've never talked about, something I believe in and I can get behind, and I promote that, right? And it does the most difficult part of the sales funnel. The hardest part of the sales funnel is to convince the person to go run and get their credit card and come back, right? That's the hardest part of the whole thing. And so you think about this, like I have an event we sell, it's a $100 ticket for an event. And so I gotta sell that event, and again, I sell every single month. We're pushing people in this event, and they gotta go and they gotta spend $100, which is expensive, right? They gotta think, I'm gonna spend $100 in 3 days to go buy this thing, okay? And so for me, what this says, I can go to OfferLab and I can find somebody with a really cool book, or with a course, or with a game, or something that's different, that's unique. I can promote that. It does the hardest job, which is to go get the customer to go find their credit card, pull it out, put in the digits, and then on the next page, then I can do a one-click upsell on the product that I actually want to sell them. Okay, something that maybe they saw the sales page 10 times, but for them to spend $100 was difficult, but they just spent $4.95 to get a book shipped out to them. Now the next page, like, hey, by the way, do you want to come to my selling online event? All you gotta do is click here, say yes, it's $100. Okay? And we all know that the second click in a funnel is the simplest to get, right? They don't have to rethink about it, they don't have to re-get their credit card. They're just like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. They click yes. So instantly, I have a new way to sell the products I've been selling. It's an easier way, because now no longer am I trying to sell a $100 thing right out of the gate. I can sell something low ticket, and I have one-click upsell into the products I actually want people to buy from me. And I'm able to partner with other people to help them, right? And then in return, a lot of times I can get them to put my offer inside their funnel, and it increases the different opportunities for me to sell my products to their audience as well. Like, there are so many ways you can use OfferLab to grow your company. So many ways to open up partnerships and deals. So many ways to introduce new offers to your audience, but then continue to bring people back to the core things that you want to sell them through your business as well. It just makes business fun again. Okay, I just want to show that real quick. Sorry for interrupting, Sean. I'm going to push it back to you.
Remember at the beginning when we were creating the Berry Bomb example and we imported it from Shopify? So the cool part about that was not only did that automate the process so that we got all your media, the description, the headline, like we can just automatically create your offer based on that information.
Yeah.
But also when anybody buys this, it automatically pushes that order back out to Shopify. So however you do fulfillment today, if you're sending emails out to your customers when they purchase, you don't have to do anything else. It works exactly the way it already works today, which is the goal. Is like we don't want you to be able to have to change your business tools, have to change what software you're using. It's just plug and play into OfferLab and everything else works.
It's actually wild. In this type of industry, everybody's competing. And so you have to like sign your soul to this company.
Yes.
And then once you've built everything out, you're stuck with it, but you see a product that I want to have that benefit. So all of a sudden you're able to have like this connection, the merger, where I'm able to actually, like you said, pull from Shopify, have it in this space, bundle with other people, and then the fulfillment order happens over there.
Exactly.
So really the name of the game is, it's now people, this is how I'm thinking of it, now people are moving at the speed of their creativity.
Absolutely.
Like that is the place that makes people want to be entrepreneurs. And it's and a lot of the people that I'm working with, they feel the block.
Right.
They're like, I have something to share, I don't know how to get it out. There's too much back end that I don't understand, and then finally there's something where it's just like, no, it's all been married together, and you just got to, I mean, every page, you just click, and it goes to the next page, click, and it goes to the next page, click, and you go to, and then all of a sudden you have a funnel.
No, this is like better than anything I could have ever really imagined, because the thing that held me back the most is the logistics.
Taking out that red tape is important, because if I'm using WooCommerce, somebody else is using Shopify, next person using Big Cartel, next person using ClickFunnels. How do we all communicate if we wanted to? You know what I mean? I like that. Those two things is what makes this make sense to me.
So what do I do if I have a friend that's not on OfferLab, but I want to do a collaboration with them?
So we've made that really, really easy to be able to invite your whole network of other creators, whether there's affiliates or sellers that you want to work with, instantly. So as soon as you sign up on OfferLab, you get your own personalized invite code that you can share with others. And it gives you your own QR code. We call these creator tags. You can even theme them. We've got really fun themes associated with them that you can share out. And on top of that, what happens is when you share that with them, you can automatically approve them to work together, which means that like I sign up through you, all your offers are already in my account, ready to sell. So as soon as I come in, I can just like instantly start going, right, and sell. And on top of that, you can earn what we call second tier affiliate commissions on everybody that you invite. So that means that when you invite them onto OfferLab, all the sales that they make and all the commissions that they earn for promoting other people's stuff on the platform, you get a percentage of that sale on every sale that they make in the platform. And most importantly, that comes from us. So OfferLab is awarding that, doesn't take anything away from your sales. So you're not being deducted or reduced from in any way. So everybody could feel really great about bringing on their audience, and the more that you guys sell and collaborate together, the more you earn.
It just boils down to the notion of like, we have this saying where it's like, there's enough food for everyone to eat. Like, we can all eat, and it's like, we're all at the dinner table, so. You know, I think it opens up like the opportunity for people to collaborate and be like, yo, I'm selling this product, and it could really go well with your product as well. Let's just come together and push this up.
That's insane, man. I mean, it's above and beyond. I already want to bring people into this already just looking at this, but then to be able to have that second tier option it's insane, man. I love it, absolutely.
So that is OfferLab. I hope you see the value in the platform, but more importantly, I hope you see the potential in collaborating together. Back to you, Russell.
All right, I hope at this point you see how simple OfferLab is to actually use. But even more so than that, I hope you see how fun it can be. It can be so much more fun than instead of just going and spending money on paid ads and hopefully getting traffic and paying for it before any sales actually happen. Instead, you can do actual collaborations with partners, with friends, right? Where everyone can work together and we make money together, where our businesses grow together. Instead of giving all this money to the algorithms, instead we give that money to our friends and our partners and we grow together, which is ultimately what we've always been about. It's the reason why we do what we do. And so I hope you've enjoyed these last two videos in the series. The first one really showed you guys the why. Like, why is this important? Why is it important today? In this video, we want to show you exactly how it works. You can see like, oh, this is actually really simple. I could literally do this as an affiliate in 30 seconds, as an offer owner, maybe a few minutes. Now in the next video, I got one last hidden opportunity, one last secret I want to share with you guys. It's literally a gift we created for you. And it's something you get for free just for being on the platform. If you haven't created your account yet, go lock in, create your free account, and then in the next video, I'll show you exactly what that secret opportunity is and why we created it for you.
Good morning.
You know, I couldn't fall asleep last night, so.
Same.
Same?
Same.
Yeah, maybe we should hang out. Tried to be quiet, I tried to turn the TV on, and I tried to watch Friends and Office and more Friends. It's like, what's wrong with my brain? We flew to Atlanta to hang out with Todd. We have like a whole bunch of really big decisions to make. almost 3 years ago, last time I was here with Dave. We spent a week at Todd's Lake House. We made a big decision to build ClickFunnels 2.0. And this is like one of those trips. What's the plan? Where are we going? What's the future? Because there's so many different directions we can go. Do we double down? Do we not? Do we change the model? I feel like really important decisions we made.
What's up, guys? Welcome to video number 3. Typically in a product launch like this, all the videos are scripted out, trying to do very important things. And we had a script for this video, and now that we're here, the script didn't feel right. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about, honestly, why? Why did we create OfferLab? Why is this here? Why is this actually important? And I want to tell you guys a story that's probably a little vulnerable, probably stuff I don't typically like talk about externally, but will help you guys understand why I'm so passionate about this and why we're putting so much time and energy and effort into OfferLab. The idea originally for OfferLab started about a year ago. I'd flown out to Atlanta, where my business partner Todd Dickerson lives, and we were there trying to figure out what's next for ClickFunnels. 10 years ago, we launched the platform. And it's interesting, like when you look back 10 years ago, most of you guys weren't there. You showed up at different times. Maybe you're brand new, maybe you came 3 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, you came at different times, but like, it was different. Like I go back in time actually to when I got started. Like literally, I got started, if you know my story, back when I was in college. I had just met my wife. I was trying to figure out how to support her, how to pay the bills, and I started learning how to sell stuff on the internet. And it was the most exciting thing. I remember every day waking up, and it was just like I was treasure hunting. I was going out there trying to figure out, what do I sell and how do I sell it?
And so what I did is, instead of trying to have a product and trying to force it upon people, I went out there and I found out exactly what people were searching for, and if there were a lot of people searching for it, I would create a product and sell it to them.
That makes a lot of sense.
I was learning about offers and about autoresponders and emails and how to drive traffic, and like every day was like Christmas, right? And I was learning, and for me it was like probably the biggest phase of growth in my life up to that point. And over time, as I learned more and more, it got harder to find new things and harder to discover more. And like I got to a spot when I was probably 27, 28 years old, where I was just like stuck again. I was just like, I was having success, I was making some money, but like I just felt stuck, right? I was not in momentum, I didn't know what to do. And about that time is when the ClickFunnels story started, right? So when I met Todd Dickerson and Dylan Jones, and we started building this platform, ClickFunnels. With ClickFunnels launching, then I wrote my book, .com Secrets, and then we started teaching people and doing seminars and events. We started Funnel Hacking Live, where I started sharing all these ideas with people, and I saw it in their eyes the first time they got it. And they lit up, and it was just like so exciting. And that was our business, that was my life for the last decade, right? ClickFunnels was software that allowed people to move quicker, software that allowed people to have success. And then the training, the education was where we gave people the ahas and gave them the ability to actually take these things they were learning and doing, and with the software, it created so many success stories. I still remember the very first time we launched the 2 Comma Club Award, the very first event, 79 people got it. And the next event, it was like 230, and then 500, and like, we started seeing people have success, and it was just, like, it was the greatest. We built this community. We all had a name. We called ourselves funnel hackers. Like, we were a movement. We were a people. You saw people all around the world becoming this thing. I get people messaging me, sending me pictures from everywhere in the world. Like, I was in Bali, and I saw someone driving on a motorcycle with a funnel hacker shirt. I was over here working out in a gym in some other place, and people I knew were all sending me pictures, and like, we created this global movement of people. And it was the most exciting thing in the world. And then over the last couple of years, it shifted, right? You know, for a long time, we were the only ones doing this. We were teaching, we were educating. But over time, more people started learning, having success, and more people started teaching, which was great for me. I was like, this is so fun. Like, it's not just me talking about it. There's tons of other people talking about funnels, and everyone's bringing their own ideas and their own innovations, and things are getting more and more exciting. My favorite things at Funnel Hacking Live is to find people, and we bring them to speak. Someone who like came into our world, they would read a book, they would learn a principle, but then they would take it, and they would take that one little piece, and they would go super deep. And they build a whole coaching program and movement around their version of my stuff, or a version of like what they were doing inside ClickFunnels. And it was like, it was the best. It made me so happy. But then over time, again, with the success we were having, people saw that and they started copying us. They started, software started popping up. There's very similar ours. People started competing against us, and which is fine. That's what happens in any market, right? I love competition. I love those kind of things. But it went from like us and maybe 3 or 4 people who were doing this and talking about this to eventually, as you guys know, one of our competitors sold a white label, and instantly overnight we went from having 4 or 5 competitors to 100, and then 500, and then 1,000. And then 2,000, and 3,000. And suddenly there were so many people all with similar platforms to what we have, okay? And for me, what was hard was not so much that, like I love the competition. What's hardest for me is that so many people who we had trained, people who came on stage who got a 2 Comma Cup award with tears in their eyes, tell me how I changed their life, were the same ones who, 6 months later were on their ads, holding their 2 Comma Cup award, pitching their white label version of ClickFunnels. And it like broke my heart to a spot where I honestly was like, I don't even want to, I don't want to serve this audience anymore, because when I do, they come in and then they take some information and then they leave. And it was really frustrating. So when I go to a year ago, I fly out to Atlanta to spend time with Todd and with our team and figure out like, what's next for ClickFunnels. I was in a pretty dark spot where I don't know what it is. And while we're sitting there, that was the conversation. It was just like, what do we do? Like, do we add more features? Do we try to do this? Like, what's the biggest thing? And it was like, right now it's an arms race where everyone's trying to add more features and lower costs. And it was just like, this isn't the right answer. This is what everyone's trying to do. It's just trying to make a better mousetrap. So what we teach in all of our marketing, they don't make a better mousetrap. Like, what is the new opportunity? What's something that's going to change the marketplace once again? What's something where the funnel hackers will rise up again and say, look, I want to be part of this movement, this thing. And so a year ago, as we're sitting in Atlanta talking, the whole conversations began with like, how to make ClickFunnels better, faster, stronger, more features, more da da da. And then one late night, as we're sitting there, like, what if we're looking at this wrong? Right now, we're all competing against each other. Everyone's fighting. It's just like this chaos. Like the marketplace that we had built up, that everyone was together, working together, had literally become segmented. Where now everybody's competing against each other with very similar offers, very similar software, very similar everything. And it was just like, this is getting worse. This isn't fun anymore, right? And it made me, honestly, it made me kind of shell up. And a lot of people messaged me like, Russell, I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, what's happening? Are you still with ClickFunnels? Are you still part? Like, what's even happening? And that night in Atlanta, as Todd and I were talking and brainstorming, we had an idea. And at first it started like, this could be a really cool feature inside of ClickFunnels. But as we kept talking about developing, like, if it's inside of ClickFunnels, it's just a feature, everyone else will clone it, and then it's just another thing. I was like, if we want to create something special, it's got to be something that doesn't further divide everybody. But what's something we could create that would bring everyone back together? That was the thought. And then we sat down and we started mapping out what would that look like.
Like I can go build a funnel, I don't have a single product. I can be like, oh cool, he's got a cool book, and then you got a cool upsell, and you got a cool upsell, and I can build the entire funnel without having products at all. I drive traffic to it, I collect the money, that everyone gets paid their things. It's like affiliate marketing times a million.
What if we had a centralized spot that everybody in the marketplace, everyone who had ever bought a funnel hacker in the past, could all come back into this marketplace, and we could all put our offers. I don't care if you sell on Go High Level or on Shopify or on Patreon or wherever you're selling your stuff, it doesn't even matter, right? But everybody could come together and everyone plugs their offers in, and it wasn't something that was divisive where now we're trying to pull people from our software to yours or whatever. Like, everyone still uses whatever platform they want. It doesn't even matter to me anymore. I was like, what if we did that? We put it together a spot, and instead of having we're all competing against each other, where we can all start working together. I don't know about your business, but my business has changed in the last 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. Like when we launched ClickFunnels initially, it's back when Mark Zuckerberg was a good guy, right? When he was fun to work with. Like you spend $100 in ads, and you make $500. And it's like, this is insane. And everyone's having success, right? It was so fun, it was so easy. But as tech do, they start understanding their value, they start increasing things, they start putting tracking pixels so they can help you find better audiences, but also so they know exactly what you're spending, exactly what you're making. And then from that, they can reverse engineer and figure out how to charge you just enough, you got enough money to keep on going, but nothing more. Right? And for me and for most of the people I know, our margins shrunk and they shrunk and they shrunk. And because we're in these different silos, everyone's all over the place, like we're all suffering together, right? But no one's talking about it, right? You can admit it, I'm admitting it, it's hard. Our margins went from 50% to 40% to 30% to 20% to 10%, and now we're negative up front. Like our $10,000 offers now to front end just to cover the ad cost and we create something new just to make money. Like it's insane. Because Mark Zuckerberg, because Facebook, because Google, like all the ad costs have gone up so high. And so what normally happens? For a lot of you guys, a lot of my friends, a lot of people I love and care about, their businesses have completely collapsed, right? They're no longer successful anymore, right? They have their audience and they're doing little things, but they had to fire their employees, their teams, their staff, everything shrunk, right? Because the ad costs have gotten so high. But because we're all in these silos, we're all competing against each other, no one talks about it. And what happens now, right? The whole mission we started 10 years ago, right, was to free entrepreneurs so they could change the lives of the customers they've been called to serve. Now entrepreneurs are in bondage again. They can't get free, right? They're tied to ad costs. Technical stuff we figured out, but the ads, they're stuck, right? They're alone. We used to always say entrepreneurship is the loneliest job in the world, right? And when we built the funnel hacker ClickFunnels movement, right, we changed. We brought everybody together into a spot, and no longer was it lonely. right? People were doing hackathons all over the country, all over the world. These things were happening, people were talking about it. It was like the most exciting time ever. Like it was no longer weird to be an entrepreneur, it was no longer solo. Like you had the chance to be around other people who think like you, who believe like you, who dream like you. And now it's different. Because I'm like, well, I can't talk to them because they're competing. We have the same thing, like their offers, mine, like my customers, everyone's like hoarding their customers. It's like, why are we doing that? And it's lonely again. And I felt lonely. So Todd and I are sitting there a year ago. It's like, how do we create something that would actually bring people together? We create a platform that everybody could bring their offers into. And that way, we can still sell stuff on our own, right? You can still sell in whatever, I can sell in ClickFunnels. You can sell in whatever you want to sell in, right? But at the same time, we can take those offers, plug them into one spot where now we can start working together. And so we started thinking about, okay, that's the concept. How does it work technically? Is it possible? Is it not? And we started working on the tech and the development. And at first, it was not possible. The concepts are there, but like we can't, the technical limitations, it's impossible to actually execute on what we're trying to do. Because the question was like, how do we create a funnel where I put my product in the front end, I take someone else's product as upsell 1, someone else's product upsell 2, where it can all be in one streamlined funnel and the money gets split instantly so that you're not waiting for people to pay you and all the other chaos that comes with traditional affiliate marketing. We're trying to figure out how to do that. Eventually we had a chance to actually message our reps at Stripe. And we've been lucky because we've got such a good relationship with Stripe. The ClickFunnels platform has processed over $12 billion in Stripe sales. So we called them and say, this is what we're trying to do. And they're like, that's not possible. Like, I know it's not possible, but is there some way to make this work? And we went back and forth with them. And luckily, they put tons of time and energy and money into creating the platform so we could do this. So because of that, we're the only ones that can do this, right? We're the only ones that actually have the technical capabilities to do this today. And that's what's so powerful and why it's so important. So what that means for you is that you can come and you don't have to always rely on all these other things. You can leave your silo and come back together as a community once again, where we can work with each other, we can serve each other, we can all grow together. That's the story behind OfferLab. That's why we created it. That's why we're so excited. And so the reason why I didn't want to give you guys the video script we had written before is I want you to understand the reason, okay? A year ago, I was done. I was tired. I was tired of the industry. I was tired of the separation. I spent the last years gathering a community where we were all happy together, we were all building together, all growing together. And I felt like that community just slipped through my fingers, everything falling apart. And I looked at it and I realized it was my fault, right? I was one that was being the most divisive. I was saying, you have to go my way or no way. And because of that, people chose different directions. And some people stuck over here and some people left, and it became the worst thing. I remember seeing a post one day, literally made me cry. Someone said, still a funnel hacker, just using a different tool. And I was like so broken, but the reality is if I would have looked at it correctly, it's like, no, it doesn't matter what tool they're using. Like, we are a community. How do I create something where we can all work together? And from that's where OfferLab came. And so if you are a funnel hacker and you're using any tool, it doesn't matter. Now we can all do it here in one spot. We can plug in together and we can start working together, right? Instead of giving most of our profits to Mark Zuckerberg, we can give our profits to our friends. Like, how much of a better way is that? It's a better way to live, it's a better way to have business, more fun, and something that's more sustainable. As we were putting together OfferLab, somebody had showed me a picture of the 2 Comma Club Award, and they were very proud. They'd won one through ClickFunnels. They were so proud, and I remember in there in the comments, some people were talking bad about it. And I was like, why are they talking bad about it? And I realized it's because they were building on a different platform. They didn't have the opportunity to even win one of these awards, right? Because they couldn't. So instead of like celebrating this person, celebrating the friend that they have who actually won one, they're talking trash because they don't have the ability to win one because they were using a different platform. And I was like, man, if we shifted this, like how do we shift this around? I wanted to create this where now if anybody's publishing on OfferLab, you can win a 2 Comma Club Award. So you can be selling on any platform, it doesn't matter. As long as you're going through OfferLab or you're doing it through collaboration, you can also win a 2 Comma Club Award. You can also be part of this movement, okay? The funnel hacker, the identity, the community is encompassing of everybody who's using whatever platform, it doesn't matter. And OfferLab is how we actually work together. And that's why I'm so excited. What we've created is really unique, it's very special. And if you adopt it and play with it, it's gonna change the way you do business. It's not only, I believe, gonna make you more money. It's not only gonna make it so that you don't spend as much money on traffic, but you're gonna make some of the greatest relationships in the world, some of the greatest partnerships. Like when you look at that, it just changes the landscape literally overnight. It goes from all of us being in silos to all of us being together once again. And so this video is for all of you guys. As entrepreneurs, as funnel hackers, as creators, as people who are trying to change the world, I wanna do it together. I don't want to be in my own silo. It's not worth it. It's boring out there, right? We can all make money independently, but so much more money, so much more fun to make money together. And we can all do it here on this platform. So, what does that mean for you guys? Number one, obviously get your OfferLab account. Number 2, bring your offers over. And number 3, I'm doing a live training. Okay, it's probably gonna be happening after this video, depending when you're watching this. But jump on that training, because in there, we're gonna give you guys the next steps. Here's how to take these concepts, this platform, and how to change everything. How to use it as a tool and an asset to dramatically grow your company. How to get more people actually selling your products on the platform, but also how to make it so you're getting more traffic into your offers and your products, right? How to find partnerships and collaborations, and how to dramatically increase your businesses together. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series up to this point. The next step, obviously get your OfferLab account, get on the live training. We're gonna take you guys through the next step. And then after that, then it's all about going in there and having fun, okay? This is similar, I look at this like, I have friends that are stock traders, and I see them, I walk into their office and they've got a wall with like 20 different monitors, and they're trading stuff and they're moving things back and forth. It's like the most exciting thing in the world, right? Like that's what the OfferLab back panel is. You log in there, you see all the different offers. People are messaging you to promote your contact team, and like this whole communication back and forth, and you guys can create the most amazing partnerships, right? And you can launch these things very, very quickly. I can see you like finding influencers and helping them build a funnel, and they launch it on their thing in 20, 30 minutes now, and money coming in for you and for them. Like, there's so many opportunities in so many ways. I just picture all of us logging every morning to our OfferLab account, looking at stats, looking at numbers, going to the inbox, checking things out, and then making money, making deals, finding partnerships, and finding friends. That's what OfferLab's all about. Thank you guys for being part of the series. I will see you guys on the live training. And even more importantly, I'll see you inside of the actual platform. I hope you message me. I hope that you promote one of my offers. Hopefully I'll have a chance to put one of your offers inside of my funnels, and we can all win and make money together. Thank you guys so much. From me, from Todd Dickerson, from the entire OfferLab team, we're grateful for you, and we cannot wait to be working together with you once again.